who doesn't love a good shitstorm? So Blizzard has responded to the Blitzchung Hong Kong debacle in the most hilarious way possible, saying that, yeah, China had nothing to do with this. Nope. There are 0 people that believe that China had nothing to do with this. Because if you look at the official Chinese media statement, the Blizzard page says that they have to defend the honor of China by removing this guy's prize money, distancing themselves from the casters. Bullshit, dude. Nobody believes this horse shit. Man, I think this Hong Kong Blitzchung thing is going to be a lot bigger than we're giving it credit for. I think this thing is not just going to blow over. I mean, I don't think it's going to keep this full head of steam that it's got right now, but I think people are going to meme on this for a while because it's so juicy. And also, it's waking up the younger generation to how cunty China really is. And people just didn't know. Like, there's a lot of younger people out there. Maybe it's because they're fucking edgy or whatever. Think, oh, China's going to take over the world, blah, blah, blah. Look at China. They're so advanced. Because they just don't know. Yeah, this is waking up people to the fact that China is just... They are the next great evil. Like, Germany can finally be like, whew, thank God we can let some of this World War II guilt go away. Because China, dude, they're next, bro. They've got the concentration camps now. So it's good, dude. I think this gaming Blitzchung thing, I think, is good because it's waking people up. And it's big, dude. This was on the news. I saw this on the news when I was working out today. That's crazy. You have people like Ted Cruz and AOC who are completely apart. You know, they are not friends. They're not. You don't agree on hardly anything, but they are both coming to an agreement that Blizzard are cunts. Like, wow, Blizzard, you're truly siding on the you're siding with the next great evil. It's like you're selling weapons to the Nazis right now. It's crazy. This whole thing truly is a little batty. China is kind of gangster in the fact that they are censoring free speech around the world because they've got access to their market, right? People in the United States can't say bad things about China because they want to sell their products to the Chinese market. Like, that's wild. And this commentary is going to be all over the place. There's just so many points I want to hit that it's not really going to be fluid. But hey, so let's talk about that. I'm conflicted, right? Like, I get it, what they want to do. I'm a shareholder in Activision Blizzard. I don't own a ton of stock, but I do own some. And I understand that, you know, China's a big market. It's their fiduciary responsibility to make as much money as possible. And I get that China is the biggest growing market in the world by far. So I understand that. But I also am not a believer in the Chinese market, especially when it comes to entertainment properties, right? If you're selling corn to China, that's pretty low risk. There's not controversy around corn. Nobody's got a stance on a political stance or, there's no social commentary really about corn. But when it comes to entertainment IPs, there's a ton of it. Movies, like, I would just not be in the business of selling entertainment to China. It's just too fucking wishy-washy. Perfect example is Disney and Winnie the Pooh, right? Disney did nothing wrong. Disney was playing ball with China, doing everything right. And now Winnie the Pooh is banned in China. Why? Because somebody else was memeing with Winnie the Pooh and comparing their dictator to Winnie the Pooh. Now, Disney is like, what the fuck? We did nothing wrong. And now their IP is banned in China. So, what does this mean? This means that you shitposting your Free Hong Kong May memes actually has a massive effect. Yes, your slacktivism and your memes actually are influencing the world. Like, and I'm someone that gives memes more power than the average person. There's a lot of people out there that go, oh, your stupid fucking memes don't do anything. Dude, look at who's the president of the United States right now. They did a $25 million investigation for years to try and prove that it was Russia, but it was actually just a bunch of autistic people on 4chan. It wasn't Russian bots. It was fucking autistic people shitposting. That's amazing. If you don't think your memes have power, they absolutely do. And yeah, man. This is a good learning lesson too, right? So if you think that Gillette or Blizzard adding all these like LGBT, if you think that Blizzard actually gives a fuck, and that's why they made Soldier 76 gay, you're fucking dumb if you still believe that at this point. It's 100% pandering. If China was a fucking predominantly Sharia law country, dude, Soldier 76 would have his arms and legs tied and be getting booped off the highest building in Overwatch, and that would be the fucking lore of the game. That would be what they would be doing. So if you think that, these companies actually care, dude, they don't. They fucking don't. It's pandering, and it's always been pandering. So I'm glad that people are actually waking up to this. Thank fucking God. So, don't believe it. I never believed it, but don't fucking believe it. What else we got going on? BlizzCon. Oh boy, that's going to be entertaining this year. I really they're really gonna have Blizzard is gonna have to act like China if they don't want people to see that people are gonna be memeing it up, man. People are gonna be memeing this thing up for a while. I can only imagine the BlizzCon Q&A. So Blizzard, what happened at Tiananmen Square? Dude, it's gonna happen. I am expecting people wearing Winnie the Pooh shirts and shit like that. It's gonna be great. I bet that last day of BlizzCon is probably going to have a bunch of people really memeing it up because who cares to get kicked out anyway at that point, right? Diablo Immortal, they might not even talk about that fucking game because, I can just imagine how well that'll go over now because that's their big Chinese game, right? One more thing I forgot to mention, which was the timing of this announcement. So Blizzard put out their official apology response, whatever you want to call it, on a Friday at 5:30 p.m. They want this thing to fucking blow over so bad. They don't want it to affect their stock valuation. They don't want people to talk about it in the news. Because the concept is, right, if you do it on Friday evening, then by the time the Monday morning news starts, it's old news and maybe they won't talk about it, right? So Blizzard, 100% fucking cowards in their response. That's why they waited. They waited till the end of the week at a 5:30 p.m. on a Friday to make their response. Dude, fucking Jesus. It's a bad look, dude. This is a bad look no matter which way you paint it. And to all the people that say, he broke the rules, he knew the rules, he should get punished, he knew the rules. The rule he broke is a rule that that you break no matter what. The rule he broke basically said, if you say something that offends anybody, we will punish you. That's what the rule said. It's the most broad rule ever. And I get the point of view of, hey, we don't want politics on our video games. We don't want people saying MAGA 2020 randomly in their interviews and all that shit, right? But this rule, you're in violation of this rule no matter what. They could be like Blitzchung. What's your favorite food? He could say, I like tacos. That offends people. You know, that if the vegan community is outraged that you are eating beef, you are now banned forever. Rules like that are just made so Blizzard can do anything they fucking want, right? And dude, they're an entertainment property. Muhammad Ali. If esports truly is the next sports, then dude, you can't have it be that heavy-handed. Like, people are not going to respect you because athletes and people of prominence have always had political stances, right? Like, it's not a good look. It's not going to work for them. And people aren't going to accept he broke the rules fucking bullshit, dude. Yeah, he broke the rules, but do you fucking fire the casters, never work with them forever, take away thousands of dollars from this guy? Come on, dude. Nobody's going to get on board with that shit. Nobody. So, Blizzard, truly fucking cowards. Truly cowards. It's depressing to talk about a company like this that I grew up with these motherfuckers, dude. That changed my life. Literally. World of Warcraft changed my fucking life. Well, the whole YouTube thing. I mean, it's been crazy. Wow. How fucking sad. So, keep memeing it up, guys. Like, truly, your memes actually matter. I'm looking at my list here to see if I left anything out. I think that's about it. So, what do you guys think? I'd imagine your opinions are very similar to mine, but yeah, I'd be curious to know.